Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Tomorrow, and I want to welcome you to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. Now, this episode, we're going to talk about meeting new people. I know in the past videos I've talked about friends, family, roommates, coworkers. I talked about all those. Now, we're going to talk about meeting new people. Everyone in life is going to meet new people. It's not just us that are Aspies or on the spectrum. It's not just us, but everybody else is going to meet new people too. Your parents meet new people. Your sisters and brothers are going to meet new people. Your grandmother's going to meet new people. Your boss is going to meet new people. Your teacher is going to meet new people. You understand that, right? But meeting new people, you must understand them, you know? I know it's hard to be shy that to meet new people. However, you got to be courageous enough to go up, introduce yourselves, and let them know that you're there if you need anything, you know? Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to say, hi, how are you doing? Don't be afraid to talk to new people. You may never know. They might be your best friend someday, you know? Or they might be able to help you out. So there's benefits of meeting new people. You get to see new blood and all that. Well, not literally, but you get the idea, you know? And I know for a fact there's 27 CPs, CP meaning college program person. They're going to be working with us this spring at my work location, and there's going to be several at other Disney locations too. You know, and you got to meet them. They're good people. They're going to school. They're taking classes while they're down here, and they're working here. You know, what else? They might have the same common likes as you. They might like the same sports teams as you. They might have a good common interest with you. They might like to go camping or something, and you like to go camping. So someday you guys might be going to camping together. You know what I mean? But yeah, meeting new people is a great pleasure. I know that sometimes people make fun of new people. That should not happen, no matter where you are. If you're at work, if you're at school, if you're in the neighborhood, if you're at my campground, for example, you should make them feel welcome because, they're going to be here and they might want to get to know you, you know? And you probably want to get to know them too, you know? Now, when I was working at Six Flags in Domino's Disney, when I first started, I was trying to figure out who is everybody? Who is everybody? So I try to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm originally from Massachusetts. You know what I mean? Just do a simple introduction like that, you know? I'm like, I'm like, okay, who are you? And I want to get to know you too. And, you know, the more I get to see the people, the more I learn about them. The less I see people, the less I'm going to learn about them. Most of us have Facebook these days, so we can learn about each other on Facebook too. You know, here's a fact. The past few weeks when the college programmers or CPs have been coming down here, I've looked up their names in the schedules. I wrote their names down on a piece of paper, and I would look them up on Facebook and say, "Hey, welcome to Pizza Planet. How are you doing?" It'd be a great pleasure to work with you this spring or this fall or whatever the case may be. And I hope we get to learn about each other, and I hope we have a fun time working together, and I hope you enjoy your program with us. And boom, they would add me as a friend on Facebook. Most of them have already. And then in return, I would add them onto the several groups that we have for work, and they would get to know other coworkers and other people that work at Pizza Planet and Disney, and we're all going to be a fun, loving family here. You know, it's a fun way of meeting new people. I like Facebook. As you may tell, I have 3,600 friends on there. You know, and they're all fun to talk with. You know, they're all fun to know about them, and you know, I really enjoy talking to them online. You know, or in meeting them in person, of course, because you gotta work with them too. Yeah. And then when I meet new people, let's say at the like when I first joined the Autism Walk Committee for Orlando, I was like, I didn't really know anybody, and I didn't know what I wanted to do for the committee. And I was like, come on now, I joined the committee. What is there I can do? You know, this was back in 2010, but I was thankful that I got the letter of invitation for their kickoff party, and I was able to go to it, and, and I learned about Autism Speaks and what they do, and I was like, and then I met the walk director at the time, and I was like, can I sign up for a committee? You know, I'd be a great member of your committee, and I want to be a member of this. So here I am, you know, and a year later I got to speak at the kickoff party, and here I am doing these episodes of my life with Asperger's. You know, there's a good benefit of doing it because people get to learn from us. You know, now I meet new friends all the time on Facebook too that have the same interests, like trying to find a cure for autism and Asperger's, and we're all advocates of it, and they see me as an advocate of it, and like, hey, we're friends on Facebook, and that's good. You know, that was a way. Social media is a great way of meeting new people, but personally, I like to still go and meet them in person. You know, like say, hey, this is Mike. How are you doing? If you need anything, just let me know. You know, and you know, and I've been on the other end of that conversation. So like, hey, thanks for being there for me and all that. You know, I really enjoy meeting new people, but just don't be shy. We know we might be autistic and we might stay away from people if they're weird, but don't be shy. Don't be judgmental. Don't judge a book by its cover. You got to know the people. Because A, they're probably going to be working with you. B, they're probably going to go to school with you or be in the same class with you. C, they're probably going to get married into the family somehow. So you got to meet the people, you know? Or D, there might be customers of yours and they might have an outside business or whatever, and they might want you to go to their business too, you know? You got to meet people. You got to introduce yourselves, you know? Don't be afraid. If you're afraid, don't worry about it. Just go and say hi, you know? And be nice to them, you know? Don't say anything mean. If you say something mean, they're going to turn on you and you guys won't be friends. So do me a favor. Go say hi to your neighbors. Occasionally, if there's a new person that moves in, just go over and say hi. Don't be afraid of them. Like, I know that I don't get to speak to my two next door neighbors that often, but when I see them, I try to say hi to them. You know? You know what I mean? And then I know that half of the year they're not here, and I only have one neighbor right next to me that lives here full time like me. But, you know, when a new neighbor moves in or when your neighbors are here, don't be afraid to say hi to them because they might help you. And if you help them, try to be good friends with them. I love my neighbors here at my campground. I like meeting new people. Every year there's new snowbirds that come on down here. And I enjoy meeting them, so. But don't be afraid to say hi to them, you know? Like next weekend, I'm going up to the RV show up in Massachusetts, and there's probably going to be new members of the camping club that I have not met before. So I'm probably going to introduce myself to them too. But yeah, don't be afraid to say hi, because who knows, right? Well, anyways, I'm going to close out on this episode. And hopefully, by the time you see my next episode, hopefully you have met a new friend. Talk to you later.